YouTube, what's going on today, man? Look here. Look, listen. The Call of Duty Black Ops 6 multiplayer is everywhere on the internet, my friends. It is all over the place. 8 Thoughts on Twitter, which I'm not, of course. I'm Ghost of 8. 8 Thoughts, you go on Twitter, has full gameplay, full multiplayer Black Ops 6 gameplay on his Twitter. Some of his posts have 4 million views. He's gained about 3,000 followers on his new account. So 8 Thoughts is definitely back there, that's for sure. Now, I have, as the title says, played Black Ops 6 multiplayer early. You may be asking and wondering, how have I done that? How did you get down to clown, Ghost of 8? Well, there's a lot of finagling, some connections, pulling out my PlayStation 4, jailbroken PlayStation 4, a lot of, files through all kinds of social medias and intergalactic, interdimensional freeways. But your boy, Ghost of 8, it might be one of the first people in the world to play, well, besides that black dude at the Olympics, Edwards. They let some athletes play Black Ops 6 early. Cool. Like, why? They're not even like, oh, I know why. Because gaming is a business, and they want to get publicity out about their game. I played it, though. So I might be, one of the first maybe 10 people in this whole world to play the game. And in this video, I'm going to give you my impressions and rundown of the this is the earliest Black Ops 6, earliest multiplayer Call of Duty review in the history of YouTube, of social media. If you're new here, before we go any further, by the way, you can tell, winner. I mean, the shirt alone, swag. Make sure you subscribe right now. I mean, really? Like, why wouldn't you? It's free. And if you change your mind later on down the road, which you're not going to because all my videos are bangers, you can, but you're not. Also, hit that like button right now, otherwise you have a small cock. What? So my first impressions of the Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Firstly, I like to let people know that my take on Black Ops 6 and multiplayer in general going forward might be different from those who are new to the series. So you might be a little more fresh. Myself, I'm old school. I'm a seasoned vet. And I've been playing Call of Duty, every single one, for 17 years. Okay, I've played 17 years of Call of Duty. And I will say this about Black Ops 6. Like I said, you can go to 8 Thoughts Twitter, follow him, and you'll see an entire multiplayer gameplay. I imagine a lot of you will come to these same conclusions. But the long story short of it is this. I mean, I'm going to break down all the perks. By the way, I know all the perks. I know all the kill streaks. I know all the guns. I know everything and anything about the multiplayer. Everything has been shown. I've seen it all. I've played it. I know every single little thing about the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 multiplayer. But just to get it out of the way right from the beginning, Black Ops 6 and Call of Duty, after 17 years of playing it at this point, there's nothing new under the sun. I'm not saying it's bad, because it's not. It's just Call of Duty, right? It's just more of the same is the point I'm trying to get to, is the theme of this video. There's no innovation. There's no creativity. There's nothing new. The Omni movement is just gimmicky. All the perks are the same. All the kill streaks are the same as the past. The movement, like I said, the Omni movement, which is supposed to be something different and new, like it's like dolphin diving from Black Ops 1. It's gimmicky. It doesn't really actually add to the experience or make anything different or change the way you're going to play the game. You're never really going to probably use it except just to mess around, but it doesn't actually provide any advantage to using it, more actually disadvantages. Just everything about this game is the same as previous games. There's nothing that I can tell you as far as, like, any question you may have is like, well, is there ninja? Yes, there's ninja. There's quiet footsteps. Is there ghost? Yes, there's ghost, just like in the past, but you have to move to use it for it to work, which is fine. Like, you can't just sit and camp with ghost. You have to be in motion. Is there UAVs? Yes. Is there, perk greeds like Call of Duty Black Ops series always had, like, perk greeds, the 3 greed perks, like where you have, greed or assault or whatever. Basically, everything that has been in previous Call of Duties in the Treyarch series is in this game, and there's nothing different. Even the music is more or less the same, which some of you may be really hyped about. Myself, after, like I said, at the beginning of this video, when I started talking about review, 17 years I've been playing Call of Duty, and it is, the same thing. There's no innovation, so I'm kind of just getting bored. So if I were just to give you like a grade of the Black Ops 6 multiplayer, I've just been playing bots, I could say that it is a 7 out of 10, I guess. I mean, if this game was released, I don't know, 10 years ago, I guess it would be a really good game. because it would actually be something new, and it would be a Call of Duty just like the past. But like I said, if it's just going to be the same game every year, then it slowly starts to diminish its quality and excitement. But I don't really have anything bad to say about it. The one thing that's annoying is when you're running, and you're doing all this all the time. You're a lot of I don't like the shaking camera. I hope they can slow that down a bit. That just gets annoying. When you do shoot, there doesn't seem to be a lot of recoil. Another thing too, they put the engine. It's the same engine, right? Like before, the reason why as well. Let me put this out here. The reason why the game feels the same as all the previous Call of Duty is because they continue to use the same engine from year to year. In 2019, they went to that new kind of engine, which is the same engine, but it's heavily modified, and they've stuck with it now from Modern Warfare 3 to this. So the graphics may look different, but it's going to feel exactly the same. Like back in the day, each Call of Duty, each development studio gave a different feel because they didn't quite use the same, engine, or they changed the parameters around it. So each game had a unique feel. This game feels exactly the same as Modern Warfare 3, but how can I explain it? Let me put it this way, real simply. It's Cold War in Modern Warfare 3. It's like Cold War Part 2. That's really what it is. It's Cold War. It really is. It's very similar to Cold War. Like, the graphics suck because it's not like actual finished product, so it doesn't look as good as you expected. But it plays like Cold War and Modern Warfare 3. It has the same streaks, the same perks, the same guns, the same attachments, everything, right? It's just Call of Duty. I'm not really hyped about it, would be my final saying. I guess just like, I bought it already. I already pre-ordered it. Like, I'm not going to sit here like, I'm not buying this game. That's another thing too, actually, I want to touch on before I end this video. It's funny how people think they're on some kind of like moral crusade because they're not going to buy Black Ops 6. Like it's going to matter. Like, anyone cares. Any YouTuber out here,
I'm going to stand against Activision.
Like, bro, I've been doing that for 17 years, making critical videos and impressions on social media. Millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of views of me being critical about Call of Duty, plus all the other YouTubers with all their millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of views being critical. Hundreds and hundreds of millions of views combined for everybody. And it didn't do anything, hasn't changed anything. It doesn't make a difference. So if you think you're on some moral crusade, like, it's for yourself, right? If you want to buy it, that's fine. But don't think you're bigger than it is. Like, I'm not buying this game. I'm going to stand. You're not. No one gives a shit, buddy. No one cares. It's not going to make a difference. And on top of that, get some perspective. It's a video game, all right? It's a video game. Who cares? It's a video game. First of all, no one cares. You're not going to make a difference. You're not doing something morally great. You're just not buying a video game. That's your choice. That's cool. Don't support it. Rock out, buddy, with your cock out. I bought it. I already pre-ordered it because I'm a Call of Duty YouTuber and social media influencer. I hate saying that. It sounds so douchey. I make money and I enjoy making videos. And people like myself, I will be critical of it. I'll tell you the honest review. I'll let you know how it plays, what it's like, and maybe you will decide whether you want to waste your money on it or not. I'm going to make my money back on this video alone, or the last couple of videos alone, that pay for the game anyway. So for me, this is like, business, and that doesn't cost me anything, and I'm a content creator. So, we're not the same as just an average dude, and I'm going to speak for the average dude and let you know whether it's worth your time or money to waste. Also, it's on Game Pass, so it's free, more or less. You can just pay $1. By the way, you can pay $1 for the first month of Game Pass, and then you don't have to, you can just cancel it. You know what I'm saying? You can just cancel it. Wrap it all up, man. It's mid. It's the same as usual. There's nothing great, nothing creative. Plays the same. Really kind of ridiculous that all the skins and everything that anyone bought, all the stuff they unlocked. Forget about buying stuff. All the stuff you unlocked, it doesn't carry over to this game. This is not a money scam. Skill-based matchmaking and all that's going to be there. So another day, another year, another Call of Duty that is the same as the past Call of Duties, and nothing's going to change. So either buy it, don't buy it. Doesn't matter. It's going to sell a ton. And it's just Call of Duty. It's just a game. I'm going to keep you up to date, though. I'm going to keep giving you the videos. Thanks very much for watching. Stay black. Question throwing on the Concracker. Reptilian shapeshifters. Building movies. Hard screen. Kim Joe 7 levels of the God Tour stuff. 7 there. Beam. Girl. Charles. Flat. Moves. Fake. Aljo. Be Hillis. Ford. The Frosty. White man. Bring it down.